Hey, my name is Ashley. Most people call me Ash Roxanne. I'm an actor, artistic director, visual stylist, New Yorker, and I ride a train. I'd be a lifer. I do everything and anything I want to do. I want to be an actor. I want to write books. I want to save the world. I want to have children. I want to do everything. I want to create something that no one else has created, and I want to make people cry, and I want to make people happy. I want to do everything. I want to be a lifer. I want to just live. Acting became reality for me the day I saw Mary Poppins. I've always wanted to make people happy and take them somewhere else. And to think that I can have a babysitter that comes from the sky with an umbrella and pull out things from her bag, it took me to another place when that wasn't my reality at the moment. Mary Poppins was influential for me when I'm sitting on a floor watching a TV screen and I'm not flying a kite somewhere with my dad who's a banker. I wanted to be an actor because I wanted to be Mary Poppins. This is going to sound really, really corny, but my most insane moment was realizing that I'm just like my mother. There was one time I always watch her cook. Do I know how to cook? I watch her cook and she's talking to me, and my mother is originally from Dominican Republic, so she, mija, mi dia, I used to do this and I used to do that. And she's talking about dancing and her love life. And in my mind, what she was telling me was what I was experiencing at the moment. And then I realized that my mother and I weren't so far apart. We're exactly the same, from our movements, the way we talk, the way we relate to people, the way we love. We're so much alike. And at that moment it became very scary when you actually realize you came from this woman. She is you, you are her. I think we noticed that later when we have children and things, and I noticed that when I was like,
you turn out to be just like your
you're
parents.
just like your mom.
I never want to be like my parents.
You say something outrageous and you're like, oh, I sound like my mom. And it wasn't like that. I was 16, sitting across the counter from her, and she said something that I would say, and she's dancing with this like broom and a spoon. And I'm there like, but I do that move too. What's happening? When you're adolescent, you want to do everything but be like your parents. Mm-hmm. And at that moment, I was like, my mother's kind of cool. It's not the wackest, craziest story. I've never flown off a roof. I've never done something outrageous and woke up somewhere else. That was the most outrageous thing to me. That my mother and I are exactly
So
alike.
you don't consider that a bad thing, right? That's definitely something you appreciate?
I wish the world could meet my mom. My mom's the coolest person in the world.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Well, to be honest, I love to dance. If I'm dancing, I'm happy. If I have a beer and a shot, I'm happier. But my happiest moments are just like Netflix, a good thriller, and some like sour cream and onion, cheese doodles, and then maybe like a beer or something like that. Or sometimes I get creative and I'll have like some sort of like ice cream while I'm doing it. But watching a movie is really my thing. But if not that, I like to dance. Dancing is kind of cool. Ooh. It's always breaking things apparently. So if I'm not out dancing, I'm like in a room watching Netflix. The ultimate Netflix supporter.
We need more people like you because those Netflix films need viewers.
They're not. Here's the thing. You just have to find the right one. Like if I'm really focused on watching a thriller or like a horror or a documentary, I Google like best documentaries to watch on Netflix, and then the Complex magazine guide comes out and tells you what movies and things to watch. Foreign films on Netflix are amazing. The acting is impeccable. The camera shots are impeccable. It's just so good. Just read the bottom. You can do it. Just do it because it's good. It's so good. The Asian ones are a little too sexual, and I can't. I don't know. That's a little weird. But watch them anyway. They're good. Ploy was good.
Which one?
Ploy. Ploy was. Well, you have to look up the definition of ploy, and then you'll completely understand what ploy means and like what the movie means. Foreign films are so
They are. They're
good.
the best ones.
They're so good. And then they help me because I don't have to go to the Angelica to watch it. Just keep my ass home.
Do you prefer vodka, whiskey, beer, or wine?
Oh, what day is it? That's serious. I like whiskey, and it depends like what borough I'm in. For some reason, if I'm in Brooklyn, I'll drink whiskey. If I'm like meatpacking district, I'll drink wine. If it's like a Tuesday, I'll do whiskey because I'll just stay with it in my hand. If I'm on like a date or I'm trying to like feel kind of sexy, I'll drink wine.
Apples or oranges?
Oranges, I guess. We're from Dominican Republic, and it's not. You don't see like a guy on an island with an apple. You probably see an orange. We always eat an orange rather than an apple. Oculus already fucked up the whole apple thing for me. I will never have an apple in my life, just in case.
Bars or nightclubs?
A bar. I'm over that age where I like people bumping into me, dropping their drinks, asking me a question, calling me ma, shorty, or miss. No. Who's my favorite actor?
Mm-hmm.
Something about Kate. How's it pronounced? Kate Blanchett?
Kate
or
Winslet?
No.
Kate Blanchett? Oh, you don't like her?
No, I like Kate Blanchett,
like Kate
or
Winslet?
hello, help me. Aside from the fact that she's like a superb specimen, like she's tall, she's beautiful, and she can dress her ass off. I think she's really dedicated to her craft. She never plays the same person. She does the background for everything. You can tell, like, every word that comes out the character's mouth, she's thinking about the background, thinking about the background, thinking about the background. I mean, her career is amazing, but I think when it comes to my own path, I wanted to kind of be my own path, my own story. I want to have, like, a really dope Wikipedia page. I would tell people to live their lives the way they want to. I think sometimes we're so frustrated because we don't want to live our own lives. We're always trying to mimic someone else or trying to create something better than what it is. If you would just live your life the way you want to and kind of the way like the stones kind of fall, then I think you'd be happier. No one in life is born happy is a conditioned state. So why not create your own happiness? Just live. My name is Ashley and I'm a golden face.